them left out more or less because you know we still continue for wait for one individual or two individuals. So on that note, we will officially commence the meeting. Whosoever can now, we will catch up with you. Because what I want to say, and the fact that program, you want to really run late, might not be slotted or fit in another particular program. So when they can, then we just start with and then we move forward. If I reach there, I will hand over the mic to the secretary and then we can start the program.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, for that words of courage to the membership. Comrades all, good evening. I welcome tonight at this wonderful occasion in the midst of the history of the political party, the APC, where we all believe in. I must apologize to now all. The time will begin at 3 o'clock start. However, the image will hold till 10 p.m. The turnout, no, we would expect that, but the fact of the matter here is, we message you go, we want person come, they tell the other person, the other person, they tell the other person. The motive and the essence for us being here tonight is not less than anything else, but for telling them for the exercise who we particularly involved in, which is the registration and verification process. Not anything else, nothing else, nothing more, nothing else. Welcome, Hassan. Welcome, comrade. Before further ado, any side when we get up, we can't forget the midst of Allah, God. Salon and a diverse country, where we practice religious tolerance, political tolerance, and everything. Tonight, I want to get with senior, with brother, and comrade here, not less a person, but comrade Mohammed Bagura Mufti for leaders in Muslim prayers. Mufti, can you kindly come forward? Let me call Allah in. Thank you. Imam that's why that's to talk. Me not get this kind of example because she not normally what is a family for nobody. Yeah, the focus for them make it because of the small to the Imam. But most times, if you just go in for the second play, but like God can say it's difficult to. So, that's why forget about that. Yeah. So, we all know what we have there for them. Registration and verification. Ya Allah, we pray. The crossfire will start by Ya Allah, let God make the road clear for you. The darkness will stop by this 2028 when you overcome Ya Allah, let the road be clear for you. Anybody who doubts Ya Allah, let God make it steady. Anybody who say 2028 will never gonna bench, let God make it start for twice. Amen. Before I go forward, before I go for the prayer, I just want to talk one hadith. This hadith, the Prophet and I talk about this. What did they say? They say, قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم, Prophet Muhammad said, peace and blessing be upon him, said, Man yu'minu billahi, anybody believe God. When يؤمن الآخر and the day of judgment, فليقل, what they say, خيرا, good things. How liyasqut. If you don't want to say good things, they say let it silent. The reason why we call this hadith, today we listen to people that will say an APC, but they will take them and then backstab the party, and then we'll be going around for going to give false information. You know, we'll never stop. We'll really not come back to power. When Prophet is not there, or still there exists. Today, someone, if you don't say that apostle talk something about the common months, just be silent. Silent is golden. If we reach at least a piece of advice, not to all take for answer to people. Some people are doing it back, talk say this, that's left there. And if you see say where you want a bad thing, not talk. They ask you, hey, how about party so alala? And they are alala go down. That's it. Don't give them more information. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون الذين يؤمنون بما أنزل إليك وما أنزل من قبل وبالآخرة هم يوقنون أولئك على هدى من ربهم وأولئك هم المفلحون برحمتك رب العالمين سبحان ربك رب العزة وما يصفون والصلاة والسلام على جميع الأنبياء والمرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. Ya Allah, bring peace and equality.
Thank you very much, Mufti, for that prayer. May Allah answer prayers. Comrades all, in the senior program, I want to forget a brother or a sister for gender balance. Thank you very much, comrades all. I want to welcome a senior comrade, an elder, a mentor, and everything a daddy. Not less a person, but Honorable Taba Opel. Taba Opel, you can the right time as an call for Christian prayer in the kind time. So that means, and Allah, God, not open the window. I don't know if you do not open for you from where. Although you gave me this area position quarter to 12. So not much to say, comrade Taba Opel. Can you please offer us a Christian prayer? Thank you, senior comrade. Over to you, sir.
Let us pray. Almighty and everlasting God, we thank you for bringing us here tonight. And I pray that whatever we discuss here will be done in the name and glory of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Amen.
Thank you very much. May Allah answer, God answer the prayers quick and swift. Comrades, to the fast forward, we call the late. Due to the all day, not to everybody will come up the high table. So I call quick one, and then just anything they go like that. So we go fast forward the main program, which is the registration and verification thing. Comrades, all you kindly welcome in the absence of the chairman for the district of the APC UK and Ireland. It's not less a person, but a senior comrade, a mentor, a political insight, not less a person, but Malcolm Tombe Conte. Welcome, sir. With all due respect, that you give me this platform for here today. You know, mentor, you invested in the human crops. Comrades, I would like to welcome for gender balance the district women's leader, not less offensive, but Madam B2CC to the high table. Like I say, to all man, call at the high table. And they go by weeks and they do this. Comrades, if I welcome all apostle and I not welcome me or chairman, a young, a dynamic person, we don't work tremendously well for this common constituency, not less a person, but Mr. Mohammed Alaji Conte. Blessing. That's who now blessing, but we would infect everything. Comrades, are moving forward. I would like to recognize the presence of elders and senior comrades in the midst tonight. Israel, oh Papa. Elizabeth one. Not much ado, I say, I would like to welcome the key suites. You know, say, we don't even know now, 150. Also, one and over past 50. So, welcome key space to the youth there with the camera. Comrades, so I would like to welcome the key suite youth leader, Desmond CC. I don't go take all man if I don't call now for all cash. Before I go and progress or look at any other thing, I would like to recognize the presence and welcome senior comrade Taba and IT. Is a report I introduce our so now you take up. Comrades to all, I kindly recognize the 6th region, now the umbrella that they call when you show the town from the party today and then to me. Can I kindly welcome the representative from the 6th region, not less the person but Comrade Hassan Mansour Marah. Yeah. Congress of we get if we miss or recognize the presence of Senior Comrade Brother Aki. Brother Aki, we have to recognize the presence here. Senior Comrade Aki. Okay, Comrade, so the table or you know what? I will stop. I'm so for now. Okay, for recognize on our all presence, right? In we meet tonight, we get okay. In we meet tonight, we get would be sweet organized session in we meet where Comrade Marah, the deputy treasurer, where Comrade Marie Kella MC. We get the response, the recognition of Comrade Sister Karim and Johnson Core, Comrade Adara, and recognition of all Comrade C. Okay, all fast forward. I can recognize all the constituency. And go fast forward. Now, Comrades all, not let them go wait for the teacher to talk. For them to be here. Hello? Hey! B! C! When you're up, when you're down, when you're up and down, Comrades to recognize with fighter, the warrior, not less the person, but Mama Salo. Comrades all, in the meet, I want to recognize we comrades that we come out now America, 2 comrades that wake up for this wonderful occasion. I respect and recognize everybody in the building as we go with the transport forward. Go fast forward is.
Thank you very much, I just want to notice say that we get a very important individual, and definitely, as a matter of fact, and then as protocol stand now, that person it's got peace for every other person at the table. In the interest of familiarization, let me understand the party structure. On this note, I will first of all call the head of the IEMC, the national coordinator, IEMC Northwest Region, for let the genuine and high table rain and Comrade SK. When I'm let me give a round of applause. This is my number. Now the IEMC National Coordinator for Northwest Region. Again, a matter of confidence for usher in with chief. I will use the word chief as per the nomenclature tonight for describe the importance of this particular individual. Do you agree if we all go sit down? If we all go sit down and get some decorum to understand the program tonight, we are a big delegate audience. Let me try to wire quick. We don't say already. As I say again, we want to usher in a very important personality. The person who underpin this meeting. That person there, I think, say the party, now he contain the party baptize him, confirm him, and give him the credentials we make there today. We can always say in politics, they can reference the statements what they say, you catch up or you metamorphose. These are the political stages of development. When you go through the political stages of development, be rest assured you will continue for climb to a higher height until you reach the summit. And this individual way I deliberately introduce, I hold the microphone introduce, underpins how important that was the day that we miss tonight. That a constituent, they under the jurisdictions of the London constituency. However, they don't make some of us, and they still continue for catapulting them to political prominence. That person is not less a person, but the mere very brother, the erudite, the eloquent, the most hardworking, and the respectable brother, where now comrade Abubakar Kado, whenever we meet today, we are allowed
Thank you. Oi! Oi! A, B, C, okay. And the beauty of parties. With all due respect, comments all, in the way means tonight, we are here for one day, right? The party in face day here tonight. Now, we call now. This meeting for all be August 12. Am I right? Organizing party. However, we fast forward and say because the party also send somebody. And we never can listen to a message. And we miss here after Pamikanu, Payansane, Palansana Square. The boss will get here now. Okay, Abukanu. The boss will get here. Comrade Abubakar Kalu. Welcome to you, sir, Comrade ABK. This is your constituency, and this is your base. Comrades, all as we go, we get the feelings, and we enjoy the beauty of APC. Right? Not sure that I do. I can lack for the chairman before we launch the R&B, when the boss will be the way to all the way to go. I'm sorry for that. all, and we already know they have from 3 o'clock. ABS, they're not waiting from 3 o'clock. So, today, I'm going to come tomorrow. Before it take the platform, I can let for the opportunity for introduce the young chairman, where get the honors, where can introduce the party RIK tonight within our list. Congress Hall, I introduce you, my chairman, my Palabamit, my friend, my comrade, my SG brother, you name it and everything. I wish I knew. I recognize and introduce you, comrade chairman Mohammed Alaji Conte, opening remarks. I know you let me like and you talk. The London constituency not there. Now my chairman to hold on the power is 400. Chairman, sir, the floor is open. All protocol observed.
Thank you very much, Secretary. Comrades all due protocols observed. We don't late. I beg sorry again for the listeners waiting beyond the control. And I don't give any excuse for saying due to unavoidable exigencies. Tonight, I want to take this opportunity to welcome on our all for come listen and get the words step from the horse's mouth whilst we launch the registration and verification process. This is a long-awaited program, but for now, I don't get much to say, but for welcome Una and give Una indulgence for being more patient whilst we navigate through the complexity of this meeting tonight. Not easy to place one, but let me embrace them as it can. One thing for certain, we underpin the world we got create and the time factor where we all don't get control over. Then both biblical and Quranic terms, and the hidden thing that, or the hidden variable, where no man don't get control over. So if this is so, and God will not say it will be this late. Now, when it comes to the subject proper, as the host constituency, I want to remind you now, say we get an obligation. The obligation for make sure say we transmit information from the National Secretariat Capital to Wheeling Secretariat and cascade down to the General Membership. And cognizance of the fact that the London constituency, in terms of numeric aspect, we get 80 to 90% of the membership of the APC UK and I. If this is so, that's a great opportunity, but it comes with a great burden as well. Mortal man are the most complex creature, if you like, for dealing with. We all difficult as humans. But how we able to manage, or if I can say my to manage other individuals, still so other factors there, the key to real benefit, all real benefit. The APC party, when we saw like they're at a crossroads. Today that we meet, see people the way people going to win. Enough for come as a surprise. Then people here don't stand the test of time as far as the APC is concerned. But they continue. I give one statement where real or good no adults say they empower them what to 12. And that they don't think that now you don't get it wrong. And the APC party, as we know, not a ungrateful party. No matter how we take, somewhere, sometime, either directly or indirectly, if you don't work seriously, be rest assured you will be rewarded. Like I say, directly or indirectly. You see the likes of Ubona, Papa, he's still hardworking and never determined for put in penny or make sure that the party continue for growth. So this is therefore the set just want to remind me that the London constituency, the importance of them, if we not stand strong and make sure that we connect the both of them together, the party structure and the entire UK and I will come. That's the reason me, Mohammed Alhaji Conte, have been every time, months back before the elections, at the time I will say, help the party for navigate, for win the elections. When I not succeed, we comrades they call me, they say, come, and come, they elect me for being the Lord of the constituency, not for a mistake. And the same you want what they talk about. You go to do more, and you need to corner, but you don't know that you observe, you know your competence, your determination, and tenacity, how you will help the party go and this part of the world. Not to a mistake, they make a big chairman like that. And because of the leadership of Comrade Marah Conte. So if this is so, I'm not getting much to say at this introductory statement. I will just want for level of patience whilst they go through the program for a successful outcome. Thank you.
Why? The metamorphosed politician by chairman, Comrade Mohammed Alhaji Conte. Thank you for that excellent speech. Why? Now APC not for week. Now opposition will do. If now we need a power to all now already get that table here. Because all man is here to move the presidency give you all the opposition that would have believed in the system, believe in the idea of the party and they follow the party. It's a way some of the senior community and the opposition. They let even get my own meeting. I like Papa. But now I just pass 20 of that. Comment so fast forward. Comment so before we do the launching of the main program we bring Rika tonight. ABS don't fly in Faka. And I'm going to think now on all 10 tempo. 10 tempo, I think. And I joke, no one knows that's what I talk. This is just caricature. Comment so on this tonight before we progress to the launching of the program. I would like to introduce and call on, in the absence of the chairman for the district of the APC, UK and Ireland, in our midst, we have my political mentor, the young man who has invested in human crops. Is not less a person, a patient to Koskosa, Vitaya, disrespect him, and the whole no money only looking for. Rogina and I quite confusion person. Sandra in a life all troublesome person. And it's a troublesome man that also. Right. Conference all tonight, I would like to introduce you a young and dynamic gentleman, not less a person for the district of the APC, UK and Ireland, Vice Chairman, Comrade Malcolm Tomato Man Conte. Michael, when they talk, we're going to educate show this tonight. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, one good thing we don't do already, they don't give me caution. And when somebody give you caution, because now we get a policeman around. When somebody give you caution, you wait for making give you warning. So I will take my time and I will talk small because I don't prepare something very, very long. I don't prepare a marathon speech, but now I'm not going to do a marathon speech anymore. I will do a simple speech because of the time. I go on to tell the Almighty God plenty thank you because anything when you sow, you forget not to sow. During the tenure that the youth wing, I go say, I'm incredibly and immensely proud for seeing the chairman, Mohammed Conte, and in the constituency chairman of London today. I also want to say, I'm very, very proud again for seeing somebody under the tenure when I know other person
we now in the Secretary General of this constituency, and no other person was Haru Papi. Comrades, hello. I want to make you understand one thing. Politics is a game of the people. Anybody will not do something in politics, especially if that person they don't risk. If that person we don't go say yes, that person we for reward them. And also that person lastly we will recognize them. So if I recognize them, gentlemen they are, and then ladies they are, so today, now what they don't do for this district. Today, the first people who go down at this city, where the executive that this constituency is London constituency, and the names are not named to not to so. Una be small. I'm not going to name them all by name, but I will just call the other person, and no other person will Lansana Sangagi. Today Sangagi and the deputy organizing executive. Anyway, I don't know if I think it's gone, I will papi. If we get there, if we don't feel the day, then we don't make the vote to 10. If we have no sooner get introduction, make we don't make up to 10. So the other person again, we go so proud. Where I will miss today, we come out now the youth wing. Now no other person, but the deputy secretary general. When I John Cannon, now again, I will continue to say the other person back again. We come on at that school day. Anyway, I want to make now the importance again about youth week. A lot of people in there when I've been leaders now in party. For example, the current chairman at the party today, the current national chairman at the party today. Comrade Honorable Mikhail Mansagin, Naina the former youth leader. So to make now know today, he enjoy the role of the national chairman of the party. So he gets the party nomenclature, and he gets the party doctrine, and he gets the party conviction and belief. The other person again, I don't say something they look at the music, I don't forget to now. I will never forget to now. Because even the position in the role of the that help me immensely well for make actually deliver for the best interest of this district under the leadership when our senior Bangura when they also elected today. I will call on another comrade where I host the meeting. The same way we get problem for place business. Now no other person electrical and 9 minutes because I'm last minute. The good thing we think make to bring it up to go to meeting to last minute because something they don't want to enjoy the event and all day. We don't say however which day you understand we better to flow. Now no other person will come in Esther Tucker. One of the thank you for which you don't do for this party and which you don't do for this district. Moving on, I go also let for call Comrade Domstar again, Chef Commander Youth Wing. Now, love you, we have applause. And also, Comrade Marie Conte. Comrade Marie Conte. Now, all that possible to provide back again with the accommodation facility. Today, Marie Conte, elevate from the youth wing direct, now as the deputy treasurer of the diaspora. So that is you for saying when you learn fine, you understand at the APC, you get the one we want. So the last two people the man will call, I will call on one fine lady where we get now we mix where instead if the bring the young lady and come together together. Now the APC, but now it didn't fit. But say now they just found for work for salon back as well. But it's still there at the constituency executive. They like it today. Now in the welfare officer of the constituency. Now no other person or Comrade Marah to
say, Marah to APC. And also, I want to call on a round of applause to the now constituency youth leader when I know other possible to put Kasama Kuruma. Finally, I will say the other person back in the other debate from one side to the other, one position from the youth wing, and they don't come to a bigger position than in this league. And no other person but company that's what to say when the youth leader now. But finally, team will be finally, team don't be not so. Lastly, now the other person will come at the youth wing, and no other person but comrade Dr. Amadou Benji. Thank you. And lastly, okay, well, look at the majority of the people away at this place, they look at the all of the team up. But anyway, lastly, and more importantly, the other person way, then I have to come over at the youth week. And no other person but now we chief of staff, when no other person but comrade Rogers, comrade Rogers. So this, waiting this they show, waiting this they tell me all, this they tell me all say the APC that in party we can progress, and the APC that in party we can sustain, and the APC that in party we can win elections there, including the 2028 election with the town. I go up for say the chairman, hello, hi, and they can't pass the mic this now. And they can't pass the mic this now. I go up for say we don't hold series of meetings. But I believe say some other people in there will miss, where I believe other people will recognize the people they need. Because I know say recognition and the fine thing, but time they go back again as well. And they take that back into consideration, unless Unasime can go ahead. If Unasime can go ahead, I don't get problem from now. Ladies and gentlemen, this district here, so the vibrancy of this district, they under the hands of the organizing secretary when I know other possible can be Kamara. And also, of course, women's leader, they don't introduce them not to so. So, however, it will be, if forget to buy not to so, because I the mama and the district. But the women's leader, and I'm being too excited to say, I tell you to take it away, please don't like the district. And also now we miss lastly, that somebody will not serve under the Anescoroma era. They don't serve under the Anescoroma administration. But instead, I will only then I have to believe say come with areas we're aiming for introduce better than I do. So I just the chief number for me, yes, fine. You didn't I speak, you don't tell me. Well, anyway, I just take a small number. Yeah. So now that person, but the former minister of presidential. All right, start here.
Thank you, Mr. Vice Chair, District of UKI APC. Thank you, Comrade Saul. I think the role we get right now is very important because people with a sex touch. And the person where you can introduce not so only that's how you figure the APC, but it's also people among we know seriously for promoting the ideals of the past. Among we said the deal between against a family and us to let go and you sacrifice. And when you make such a sacrifice in your life sometimes, the way the former president still, the APC not see what is see. But sincere and a young ministerial position. And some people, if they can, they don't actually work, climb through the ranks and the party structure. It starts from constituency, organizing section, different roles. They don't serve as section, they go to street, and now at the current regional organizing section for Northern region. So it's thoroughly bigger in terms of politics. They don't serve in various capacities. And in fact, the previous elections, We only have different committees because of the past we get. How much I do, I want for observe all goods of us and for to use. The one I will leave only my big brother when I only do every month's already. All my baby star.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now, because I think say I still get to take again over ABS. I get to take Puyan for me. You know, we say so I get to take Puyan. You know, I just need Puyan sport. So, ladies and gentlemen, with this hit, Chairman not day. We're gonna talk. As we all know, SSF gets a own personal ambition. We make a good talk. But however, as we all know, we are aware about this R&B. R&B, the registration and verification process. We are aware about that. This process here, so right now, I want to make we all understand this. It is not just a London-centric process. Now, the process will take place now the one whole diaspora and also will take place in national. But, however, the national coordinator go for proud of we all constituent. We don't be the project coordinator now this district today. Now in the national coordinator, no other person. Abubakar Kambo, when we all call with yes. That is where we say yes. We get people there with talent, skills, and ability for them to deliver and for them to move. If we all come together and work in unity, I believe for say we all get plenty. Once not done machine, all man again. Not so. To do have and always support each other. Now, the chairman, as I said, in order, but I think he said it well. The way been I also not other person, but Jaya to Bangua, but I'm Jaya to Bangua, it's not to get back. So, ladies and gentlemen, comrades all, as I mentioned, the verification process, they can go on right now, not just in London, and they go on in Manchester, and they go on in Reading, and they go on in Midlands, and also and they go on in Bristol and London, 905 constituency we get. More constituency in the camp, where there's the membership guide, basically now all the political party. Una way, sit also now, the membership, I believe, saying that we get the last say. Comrade Simeon and other members of the executive, basically, we don't get. But I don't want to talk too much because there are a series of meetings. If I say at the beginning, I will line the meeting or I line the meeting, and we don't keep. How Tete reach to this position, at least not for where I am today. So I'm not going to do that. But the one that we get privilege to attend the general meeting what we give, I think we don't explain to them. Even so yesterday, the district get the final meeting we actually constitute to this meeting as well. So that is showing for say yes, we believe in structure and the representation also for the one whole district. So ladies and gentlemen, I just want to wish now well in this registration and verification process. Thank you very much. Let us let's do this.
Going to speak of knowledge, short we don't get good on be away because we acknowledge and work with the parties. What's the instruction people do? Community gets left in a few days' time. Comrade so there are lots of information when you go back and forth for registration and verification. However, all the time for another day. The fact of the matter here is if you don't be a registered member of a political party, you are not part of that organization. You get for register, regardless of anything. If arguments left for expert today, sometimes somebody not relay the right information to another person. Where they make it go so, it goes so. We all don't learn politics as we go. Comrades on, and not over the man who will wait for talk, and forget for recognize the presence of the treasurer that is constituency, not less a person, but Tabakuruma, what we call TP. And if I forget, the person is so me, right? And today, if you get for attend the funeral, he tell me, we in deputy camp, he pack the chairs them, and he said do the rest, and wherever, for another day.
Comrade Saul, I want to recognize we accused organizing sexually, not organized suppressing, but here and something like that. Comrade Saul, we want to thank you once more for the time, for the weight and everything. Now we don't come to business proper. Waiting the band and send for. And the person where they can't talk, he was a coordinator, a vibrant man, eloquent speaker, and a very strong, a dynamic man. I don't want to pass and say because still fit past people also. Comrade Saul, lend me your ears, so not read scriptures to themselves. What you want to say, right? Very strong and country. Oh my God, help me. Going on the scriptures today. Comrade Saul, let's give a round of applause for Comrade Abu Bakar Kabo, the APC coordinator for the R&B. Comrade Saul, we don't give respect. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Comrade Abu Bakar, the Secretary of London Constituency. I want to start with the existing protocols because of time, and I want to start to apologize unreservedly for our habits. The system legacy, basically, we are almost actively secured right now with the primary agenda that this process in the PPRC as a national coordinator and the putting a quiet side to give updates. It's very important. So it wasn't forced of my own, but I have to listen to leadership and try for them. But I want to say thank you, Vice Chairman, for where you can. It's very important. And I know people and I know say if Chairman Smith there is a good here. I want to say thank you to the district executive and all the constituency executives there so. And I also want to pay homage to the salary because the world serve the various capacity and the people are in there. There's a time we look up to them, we see them, and this just to show how life they evolve and stay custodial. It's even scary because kind of it's the watch. So thank you so much. We're going to give a long night course. And when we don't go, let God actually give them suicide a day. So many of them, and of course, my own brother, Abes. But comment on, I want to make we actually give a 1 minute silent prayer for the CEO 001. I talked to her yesterday for 45 minutes when I be under and then when I say when I want to now not stand up, don't keep on our prayers there so that whatever we go through, let God do so. And cover so they are not pray for them. I will do that. Yeah. Amen. So the reason apart from Pamikai to be the current CEO at the party, UPR, I don't ever see somebody where they get the day in a leadership position and they listen to young people like myself. And for that, I respect them so much. And besides today, Pamikai today, trust me, any young man and APC we get silent, we get something for being at the table, we give you the opportunity for yourself. What you do for the class, and then you have the second rights now. So I really, on behalf of the leadership, will say we get expertise. This is the time for what we make the ultimate sacrifice for this. Every single day. There's a lot of things that really happen. We need silence to go back home and fill the gap. Because when passing in our position, some people that they come side, this is time for we go and help the party. I dare say in the capacity of national coordinator and vice chairman districts, I think say I work between APC. There's a lot of things that we need in APC right now. Just one left and I am. When I go say senior comrade, hold on your office. And after that, I did America financially called me for congratulations, say the party officially make me as a principal administrative assistant to national coordinator. So it's all hard work.
Then I put what is it? I put on glasses today because where they don't even the itself because I need to sleep, not the apple. Because I'm lost for the guys now. And added to that, now don't say we don't get sleep. It's four recommendations right now. We current inept governments they try to frustrate and stall, and they form an advisory committee for the tripartite recommendation and then also for the constitutional review process where they go, me they serve as a secretary to that committee. And also, I did a census committee and see a number of press conferences going on concern the government. One, the president make a proclamation for the census, and all of a sudden we see statistics and you can see they're not prepared. So APC don't know what's going on for them. They form a census committee when a company those Omar is chairman and Smith they are and most of them love that committee. And then the rules committee also where the rules that they cover very soon where you don't actually extend them like PPRC for any presents there. So this is a result of hard work. And you prepare yourself and all that is fit now the diaspora where they get that moving and here and they see I'm without doubt. Now if you want to actually come to the party, I know that people are just so excited. If you want to get a moving or come beside this, this is we're very blessed. Today we get from the Asalinga. It is some of big public elections. We all get to that money. It's also London and it's also a UK member. So, we have not always said, it's very important. It's very big. But as I said, there's an active way to I think say we now commit the happening. The leadership level communicates what I know. The party they try to concentrate on either for an extension to this process or not, depending on the wisdom we got for guidance for communication. So now we think about it. The meeting is going right now. So I'm not going to say much in terms of what they happen. But right now the ports are closed. At some time now, one the press is right. I don't think that ABS don't get back for which they now direct store or right so if I don't get the direct, I cannot do that. It's a suicide. I put press this because they said it's not that. I want to learn and notice. That's what APC operates. So the portal is closed with the chairman, unfortunately for now. But I'm very, very optimistic say they come up after we not consider because that the national and national advisory committee make decision by APC as to either for push the time or not. So it closed for now. But not to longer for happen by when I think say the party will be right. So I just want to give that update. Now the membership registration verification proper. I just want to make clarity as to why we verify because I know a lot of arguments in play. So, quite recently, at the day, I say the UK government want to change the passports from red to what color? Is it blue? They're changing. Women can, okay, yes, okay, they're changing. Yeah. Thank you very much. So, you see, the reason why I use this, that doesn't mean when I want to see have lost my citizenship. Now, change passports. They say change that. They don't say they lost citizenship. So now this is the verification thing about. When people say, okay, when I'm being a member for verify, of course you get for verify. Section 21 of the Constitution give now. What the powers they could decide what in this party they look like. If there's something they say, we don't want this red, then they change them. And some member, it's a bonus organization. If they say for change them, as long as you never just survive. There's nothing. But one of the key things, Mr. Chairman, why they change this? We get a base training at PPRC get a lot of problems. And the judgments where Justice Fisher begins to take himself and take time with that. Then we order to make this election. We need to get clean membership data. Because you know why? You take a district, Kerala district alone, where check over 1,001, they all just to go get national insurance number. 1,001. Now, that number, the huge number, now 1 million number. AG number. So you see the problems. How can you, if Naya, national insurance number 1,100 in the room, I must pay the tax. So these are some of the issues. West district, we do a pilot project. Before we start this year, people always just contest for NP, Mr. Chairman. 29 of them all fall under one number. So I see the problem, and there's a court order. Say, go back and clean up your membership. And you cannot do it through the analog process. And that's why, for me, I feel very privileged for work from a visionary Secretary General National Assembly. Because this work is free. National Assembly are not even being a candidate. Over 4 years back, he said he want to roll out a cutting-edge digital membership platform like APC. That was his campaign promise. And only that, because if still they on the analog, Mr. Chairman, if the court can answer, I kid you not, even though the district be they consider politically whether to kickstart the process or not, if I become one form, I say they go to Copia. We have already run for position, so we have already surpassed 1,000 people there. Trust me, I say that. But today you cannot do that. Because for register somebody, now the system, now in the release before, I can't do it. And the only time when this form the command system, when it recognize payments, still let's say the form they promote. Nobody knows the control system. The moment when the national financial sector say, London constituency, for example, don't pay for government bonds, they can't nine phone in the streets again. Nobody knows no intermediary. So they see the checks and balances just for generate the form step. You know, Congress and whoever at the end of the day, when I don't see how the legislation process is going to so right now, we don't see black bearers and they spend plenty of money on the process. If not for this process right now, we'll not get control. But keep it up, if the national staff puts it, if let out possible so nobody say is spending money, you cannot cheat this process. No way. Because it's very, very, very difficult. And if you want to get access to the check system, you look at the audit trail. Anything when they do, and then for take them back. It's recorded. Now they could take the time. You know. So this is why, in the wisdom of the party, say we can comply, and there's also a PPRC provision where we forgive membership prior to elections. We cannot give the same database when we get cost the old way. These are not our friends. These guys, they just want to see the APC go down all the time. No matter what they say, they are not honest with us. So that's why they say follow me all verified. So nobody's going to lose their membership status. But you are duty bound. If you go on Article 12 of the Constitution, the obligations of membership, you are duty bound. If you don't do this, the choice is yours. But we believe, say, every APC, we believe in the ideals of the party. This is not a big calling. We all need to program. 3 years at the break, we are not all verified for members there. If you're not verified, that does not make you say you know to APC. If you don't get the blue book, after that time, when from the consultant, so in order to say not a citizen, you cannot serve. Can you? You cannot. In a stock in the UK, you cannot comply with the no sex, you don't say. That's what it is. So, and the people in the right now social media, plenty, but this is how much we know. There's a constitution, you cannot change it. So, I want for great indulgence. I want to understand, Mr. Vice Chairman, the best vision I will make for this district, now for the UK and all FBI. Trust me, at the America, we are almost, I think it was a Arizona. Now, me at the end, and the party will put database, they cannot do it without me. Then they force me for go. I plead. I said, people America, not can UK. I'm in trouble. Because I know what's going on there. I need for guy for next year say, UK are not FBI. Look at Canada today. When I look at Canada, it's not a district anymore. The hard work. This district after all of the diaspora. And I want to thank them. Don't accept the position to come into this process. You know, sometimes they talk with a vex. Anything on a piece of Chairman, I not carry out for challenging authority. I don't carry for challenge the authority. You don't tell us stuff. They say machine day class in all. Wait, someone will get penalty. People say they start. The position means they when they if not tell me say press the button on that minister and they told me face I think sir, but as long as I did I'll do that. Because I didn't follow instructions. So that's not it. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And this man play a key role for make sure say the district level for alive. And I have also appealed because I'm on record. So the district chairman of a senior, you are vying for the highest position of APC, which is Black Bearer. We did an meeting yesterday, and said informant. So if we're going to give you the mantle of the APC, for them be with leader and control me tomorrow, the kind of system they control me. Trust me, when they talk, we all for this. No question. No question. So this is where me again at the other side, not as if, and that also clarifies something. I would be very wicked. Mr. Mohammed, this is a complaint from you. Please don't record. Please tell me how much they pay for ordinary member. How much they pay for ordinary executive?
No, it was 220 or so for one executive.
So 220, but we don't know it's the money where they left behind. Because when they come, they take 60% home, we left us $320. I cannot come here for that inflate the price. I will not do that. I don't get the mandate. I don't get the power. So anything I tell them I say, bigger good price, it's just politics. I will never ever do that. I don't get the power. There are plethora of press releases when the secretary don't issue in terms of price. I'm not a MAC member. I cannot change the price. So I just want to tell you, it feels like a burden, but again, government, I just want to say this. When I'm in the US, and I have so much respect for government in the US, just as I get respect for Congress and UPI. I tell you why, just for come up from one state to another, the ticket at $800, and the see the guys they cross from state to state, program upon program, program upon program. This is the money they pay. They have to pay for hotel, they have to pay all this for the APC, just for give that visibility of the party. Now the party is asking you to pay $130. Pay that money now the life support system of the party. It's like 60 the APC is flying in terms of programs now because APC get money. And what's in the party don't do back home through the directives what gets there is financial sanity in the party. The registration money, nobody don't go nobody yan. And the same way when I know ABS, I know they allow anybody to collect the ads like registration money. Now that's like the APC blocks we get cover money that will get commercial bank. Okay, commercial bank, all the wrong side, not the wrong side, but press it, you know, as you know, and consult leadership. I said, how do we bring my vehicle number? They said, why? Then I think I try to do an integration when a mobile money payment solution. Now, if they go to orange money, just like when they see EXA, they see APC as the only political party to integrate. And we have a lot of money. People don't pay ability. So the party don't do this. But I ask myself as that's what can we do? Because you get to do a good system. If you don't change who shall be the say they take money, we call them own guidance. It is our time to change. And diaspora will change when it comes to financial handling. Diaspora will change in terms of financial handling. I am a member of this district. We all know work there very hard for the APC now. But what they keep we our money? We need to know how money they come. We need to know how money they go. That's why they get a digital process. And they check, they just about what they click. And what you do, Congress all. We don't let stop, they will start this thing and also consult. APC is the only institution in Israel where gets international payments gateway. We have to be proud about this. No institution, not even business, no gets up. We are fully integrated through MasterCard and Visa. So this is the thing. Now, In terms of the registration, the data is plenty. And we therefore actually put this data into wards, constituency, district, region. Like this in this way, the leadership will say, we therefore give it a deadline. It's not as if one for them people. Not be very honest to himself. It seems number one official when we launched the R&B on a regional platform, not people can see. But today when I see registration and control, people are wrong. Right now there's the more where they go to the office. We get so many challenges, electoral justice and that. But the party moved from that. And the Rambe glory share, and the party only waits nobody. Party will come on board. Because if we don't wait, just make it back nobody to move. So it's not as if anybody will say be against this things. I can't have the party no one for that share. They were not that so. But I came here because I think I'm this bound for that kind of chairman. So if I can, whenever forget the story, then we go and politically run a canal because it's time to all the consensus share that we don't make today. London consensus qualified, Bristol is qualified, and we get also Reading is qualified. We get other consensus share. But for all of us this thing, these are hard work. All I don't do. Thank you, and I think I will sing across the bridge after the convention, after this week again. So without much ado, Mr. Chairman, I want to say thank you. Love it all unite. The party need me back home. Thank you, London. Thank you, UKI. And thank you to the ITable. And thank you to the brother who said this in only network. What can I say? I want to go to next corner. What do you say? I say for us. Thank you so much.
Comrade Saul, who can recognize his presence in our midst. A comrade will come up from the United States, Chicago. We aspire for the New York chapter district chairman. Welcome, sir. And we missed comrade Saul, not to politics and talk about it. Sound like I want to recognize one of my mentors in the presence here, not less a person, but comrade leader Adams Bambura. We mentor I declare new politics and the next diaspora 63 John chairman. Inshallah, amen. Right. Away! I throw the politics in play. I go to the north, Niagara, here, those Marah, the minister. Straight, without knowing anything. He was a young man when we go school together. I go to speak geometry and mathematics, and I mean the whole family. Comrade MBS. Any information we have about the younger brother, it might be misleading, it might be everything. The thing where the apologies for anything we go wrong publicly, sir. Anything where they talk, I don't have a structure. And so the leader then teach me, Leader Adams, Leader Marah. If today I hate you, sir, and all like you, then you power. Now you are the support. Till we power done, we are done. I didn't touch Chairman Mustafa. Taba opening a license in your comrade. I was quite in detail talk. Right? Simeon 19. I wasn't not left for another day. But it's our chairman. At the end of the day, we can't have office sit down. Anybody who sits down, I will be anybody, will be inside here tomorrow. And you understand it? We're going to respect structure. That's all I mean effectual. With not much I do, comrades all, when I know read the verification where other the party investors said to me the importance of her. Right? Any fly story in the happened. Yesterday night, they say we be a scan and I was a misleading information. The statement was sent to this to me. Let the person go come back, let me simplify. Or whatever, ABS have a party brother and a young brother. Right? I want to recognize the Council of Elders, senior brother, and now the man of the zebra, Mr. Baba Kole Kamara in the West. Correct law. The people they have for tonight, when I don't have the information, it clear to everybody. The rest where they come out, Avoka introduce the old chairman, Mohammed Kote, getting hotel as we progress
with the program. This man interested me. I don't even worry more about for the interest and the boss. I don't want to do this. If I don't do it, I will sack me to man. If I'm talking about meeting, you know, we'll be starting here. I like that. Okay, for a nice you lead us there. Comrade from, well, I'll give you one moment. When politician they talk, you want quietness too. Yeah. And let all members of the party students of the Congress away go. Comrade Abels. Comrade Shek. Baba, sorry, Mohammed Shek Ukaba. Sorry, French. French. You know them. It's not working. They are all the service in perfect like not to be the major of the not free outstanding. Comments all, I would like to introduce to you a youngster to right? The one who can talk on it. Now, the owner of the journey soon. Like I can tell myself, respect structure. The one I'm going to count on in the streets, or looking at the round, right? The outer one can't be primary school. The world MSS will be the government himself. Anybody is West School, St. Francis, and different thing. We'll be getting compound between crossing together with the different thing. Right? He went to he went to Amadian State Secondary School 1997. And I guess that's a he would be that I'm seeing like a weird because we can go. And the sweetest part of it is a covering. Me and I studied at Jalal University College. Right? And the sweetest, among the sweetnesses, we manage for good local the way in a fraternity when I institute school brother. I'll try to say is a comment with my skill brother. Right? And if father gets a Commonwealth scholarship where he can assign us. They can't do forestry, they want to do forest reservation. What we need Java, they go to agriculture with the tendency the death in that job. When we they do the environmental chemistry, things like you name it. So we'll not make them too much. And then fast forward, he can't hold on about it. Yeah. He said, I'm a politician. I have to know something about law. Right. He said, I'll do a bit of law. And they go no first. People come back to city, right? They come in the talk, special talks. They call me senator. Leader Adams give me small law. I do that some more so to defend somebody, see able to speak for me. Congress on the professional experience, moving at the Ministry of Agriculture. In further come, he work as a Cyprus, he do some spending. Now, in the work for London transport. Congress saw, I don't give more currency for this young fine gentleman. It's not less a person, but my current chairman for the London constituency is not less a person, but Comrade Mohammed Alaji Conte Mark. He said, let me Michael, when I responsible for penalty.
Thank you very much, Comrade. Okay. Collective security. Collective security. When we say school, it is in the five saying we and status quo brothers. I will advise all man, if at all you begin to go school, go university and salon, make it go through their structures and we build a very strong footing and foundation politically. I don't get much to say again. Thank you for reading that wonderful resume of mine. Yes. Well, I must say some people will use this as a selling point. I don't think I will use as a selling point for even aspiration in the future because it gets a very, very important task for me here tonight. If I say that they can talk about who are combined with the APC, from being a constituency youth leader, a ward secretary, take and join the youth league, and be one of the best
first National Union of APC Students at Jala University after the Alok Namina be the president, accommodate, and come to UK and still continue for growth of that trending from the youth league side. And there as a youth secretary, when this the chairman I take his say, the youth league in UK are the most enviable organ of the district. Today I will tell you and say, as a result of the mentorship of Malcolm from Bekomse, and leader Comrade Adams Bandura, we like the brother sit all levels together, then eventually we can be top line. That's a wonderful issue. So this time your political resume in a nutshell. But for crown it all, I want to know during the turbulence of the APC, people have been struggling very recently when I understand say the Sabaya Dubai election, for example. But I don't know how it happened, but I went there to through the supervision of the party and made it we win. Then they put me we win the Sabaya Dubai elections. So and again, the party officially handed over to me a certificate or a letter appoint me as a national campaign coordinator. It did on the records as well. That tells you the risk of we they take. So today, if I stand here in the capacity of the London constituency chairman, like I said earlier, not to be listening. But that aside, then we think about the most important event I have. Okay, big challenge with I have, as we see them. Imagine we get IEMC representative now. We get the district youth leader. We get the mama at the district, Madam Bintu say. Then again, we get Will active chairman now, or chairman of the district, the happiness of the chairman, Malcolm Tombeto Bekonte. Of course, Million former deputy minister, where again I have for today, where are they all this branch here, as the Congress ministry, where will be the Sudan and we watch them. Talk them big English, or just be listening. If they start, what you square that? It is scared people today. I believe say that confidence when they still in me make place the mind continue to hold the mind themselves and open the stomach. And I watch them and they are that confidence. They go this way, they go look more for me because when I get a lot of things to see. Comrades all around fast track this process. We're there for the purpose. We don't listen to the coordinator of the registration and verification process. I want to call on the leadership of the district to let it declare this particular process. As you rightly say, coordinator say, the process is ongoing. And we therefore be optimistic. I will tell you that 100%. After the meeting tonight or this evening, they will extend the process to let it continue. By virtue of the influx of people that really balance, say the registration process for continuity as well. So I will hand over the mic. I will talk about clear this process together. The leadership, when I say the leadership, the mama and the papa of the district, will then officially declare this process open. Over to you.
Ladies first.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman. I want to tell everybody thank you. But before we say we declare this process open, I cannot stand there without recognizing the women of the district. It's a basic fact. Women and a women are big stand. In the living day, a woman can do it. And besides, these women have worked tirelessly. For more than 6 years, one of the first events that we can imagine to facilitate the woman. Many men and clap for themselves. I will take note of that's because guess what? Dating a woman, making her dating so separate. We go careful with the message. I love you and thank you for coming. And together, myself and the PC, we did declare. We did declare this event over.
We would just let go recognize other companies in back within a year. One.
Thank you very much, Chairman. I just want to recognize the presence of a wonderful individual. If I say the flagship program, we underpins the success of an Roma, Tieno, I think now one of the technocrats in the wire, we stand tall. But let somebody with that ability for crafts, the pathway to the succession or the success of that particular program during a crucial time, during a very, very crucial time when the president did not say for actually change perspective to an extent and how they tolerate and how other information or institutions and they relate, how they complement each other for the betterment of the country. They institute that policy. Ladies and gentlemen, comrades all, I want to introduce to now your big brother, me your admirer, and by the way, I always admire definitely. From the time when you know me, any size to me, they call me by name, when I'm the former director of the attitudinal change as Sierra Leone, when I real feeling content. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Thank you very much, comrades all. All protocol observed and recognized them all. Tonight, registration open. So now anybody will carry on. The process has been ongoing. So now, not they carry on and do this, regardless of waiting the party. If it's not tell me say the portal closed as of now, but I'm pretty sure registration is still ongoing. So they carry on with that. Please, if you get any concerns, anything we're not clear for you, corporate areas day, we'll get a session with the company now, question and answer. Anybody who gets a question we want to ask, if he able to come, they tell me he will not clear. I don't want to go away, they go back, they go say Aruba PC one person coordinator. Aruba PC send what people. Here is the gentleman, here is the face of the party. If you get anything weighed out in terms of registration, verification, and everything, we said not one thing, we said a new system like going to play. Right? So now here is a young dynamic gentleman for me to be asked questions. Is that a question section? Anybody? You get a question? Okay, now thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. We young dynamic district leader here with our comrade Desmond. He said he can question for the process. Roger, he can confusion. So now you can ask question. Oh, I don't know when you expect. Desmond, over to you, sir.
Thank you, Secretary. When all protocols observed, corporates, thank you very much for all financial honor this registration and verification. I'm planning for sooner today, and I hope say we all will make sure say we register or we verify. I want to welcome the coordinator for Canada, so it's Canada UK for making helpful for go through this process here soon, because that is one of the things that we impact and send out for making guide me through the process for make sure say we constituency them or the district by extension do carry on this process also very well. So the comrade ABS, I want to welcome you again. A young district, we're happy for see you there. I'm glad you can make things clear for everybody now. I don't want it's a question, but I just want to make you also just for the one that we probably don't know, we're going to touch base on the prices for ordinary and executive members. We already get to them position that we already don't get tax them, we will already start getting tax them, and also who side for paying money, whose account with the paying money for the registration and verification. Do you have this clarify that this as well? Yeah. And also I want to tell Just want to recognize we constituency leader. Where you know they are? Don't go. Okay, don't go. Yeah. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, leader. So the question relates to price. Ordinary member.
Please, please.
Registration or verification administrative fee is $10, or you pay equivalent in pounds. A monthly subscription at $10 or equivalent in pounds. Somebody go and say the constitution talk about monthly subscription and why they ask me for pay 1 year. I think I explained that the meeting will be getting online meeting. In the wisdom of NAC take into cognitions of various provisions of the constitution we relating to eligibility. If we don't inform the people, you see this control here, when I did our hospital, Abes was going to die, they tell her. So even back this they tell you. The constitution talk about $10 a month, but election is just a stone throw. And some of we, because of the thing that already happened at the party, you don't take maybe after 2023, plenty of they pay the monthly dues now. You ought to have been fully paid up for a period, continuous period of 12 months before you're eligible to vote, pursuant to section article 54G of the Constitution. So assuming that you can register now, you pay just $10, but from 2023 you don't pay. The list where they go to PPRC are members, but it's a list where they come away eligible to vote. Your name will not appear. This system, that system. I see the press, you say, give us names per ward, constituency, district, people away eligible to vote tomorrow, we press, and they generate the list. They need nobody. So now make max pay 1 year. Because 1 year forward. So let's say we start August. Then we got August, that the day we forget lower level, which is ward elections. Exactly 12 months. That was to be some of the past. So now one thing, but I also want to clarify something say there are people who are waiting for contest for positions. Me and them for the tell somebody the bad news for in a good way. The Constitution is very clear. Article 55. It talks about constituency, district, region, national. If you contest for any of those positions, for Luna, where you don't pay up to this point, you have nothing to worry about. But for those of us who don't pay, if we contest for constituency position, 2 years, now for pay. So if we go by brochure, press of a button, coming, Esther Choker, come by brochure, when they put in the membership number, then they tell you how much you owe. They know they send the brochure if you know fully or financially compliant. Simple as that. So as districts, 2 years, region 5 years. Not big companies, for some of you go for regional positions. We don't let me small. If you want to do one, nobody will change that. It's a constitution. So this is where the prices start. In terms of honorary executive, it's $320 because of article 54G. If you go for patron, diaspora, I think we don't get about 6 patrons. The last patron registrant, not the USA district chairman, in come for year. Now, just because you didn't pay administrative fee, now $840. It's a lot of money, isn't it? But if I pay $600 for going to Ohio, some people are actually get this women's congress program when they come here, they will fly from America for camp dance, which is for give that visibility for to the party. You can say they pay. Trust me, the affiliate that say, let me all pay $1,000, let me take state house. When I stop for job, we pay. We pay.
The way I want to consider, so that is so much way obtained at the constitution, and this powers, the IMC. Now, waiting we give them, but not what they do now, like a corporate with. And when they give anything because we don't want them to see your government's run also, they don't need. Now, what's the companies are giving? Thank you so much. So, comrade, sorry, me just want to clarify myself for this because I have to do this for the young people that we represent. Not just for me, no, you want. It's just because of the only country right now, you want to set the program here. So, what's the just but we will talk about them in the other. Comrade, me, I get to a ordinary guy, and I'm going to just a long time before 2020. Yes. 2012 or 13. So yeah, the card name is a full time. And I can proudly say as I am an optimist member because I have always been one of I'm optimist of that. I'm sure the Secretary General of the State can confirm that reviews or anything else. So in my own situation now, do I still have to pay the 1 year which is £100 for next year or because I get a standing order? I'm not saying you mentioned about paying 1 year forward, but because I get a standing order, I will go on the right back and branch account. And the branch account, do I have to stop that and pay £100 for that? That will be verified because I think I just need to be verified. I'm not going to register again, not to register. I just need to be verified. So do I still need to pay £100 to be verified, or I just need to be verified and continue my subscription?
Thank you, Colin. So these are purely administrative questions. We get the districts, UKI, where they pay the money. But let's be clear, from August 2024, the price we pay for subscription don't change. So UKI, assuming that they pay £5 or £10 they pay, I think you're covered. Straightforward, you're covered. So as I said, it's administrative, come to the leadership and tell them, say, you verify. And somebody asked a question just of saying, where do you pay your money? The person, not a type of job structures. We look at the complexity. In fact, when we go to America, now the leadership actually try to realign with our colleague happen. Imagine America, you get the district, they get 40 chapters. If we get a short time and somebody get to pay the district financial secretary, get to do paperwork, send it to the chapter, to the district, and all of that. But let me try to reconcile all those paperwork. And remember, we don't use a digital process currency and they just take them. If not digital, it's very easy. But let's try to go Manchester. What's the promote this constituency? What's the promote? So the parties say the natural sex in which that membership they are the constituency. I want them to be very clear. And the constituency chairman is also a member of the district executive. Not only a constituency chairman for 10 minutes, what's in Manchester. This papa said they are the the party said any process take place. Because this one belongs to constituency, so as Steel Commission, so as Marshall and others. Now they get for register. So they say, imagine Marshall get for register in Manchester, he campaign at the district, or send a record, imagine if you have 300, 400, and all these fixed costs. Is very difficult for the consign. We say for this purpose, pay like the constitution constituency, kept the records. Not still the high. Me not they take cash money. Me not they take cash money. Once, for example, we always £4,000, let's say for instance, Reading, we divide them into percentage, 60% they go and try to pay, you show me the evidence, 40% daily, and they call the National Financial Secretary, he do paperwork, the 20% straight to the district, the 10% to the constituency, and 10% to the region. This is the agreement. And the only way we go for them, now who sign and get that the money, that division will take place. You see the thing, because Central District, this is there for Senegal, it will take a long time. So now that's the party say, and at the pay. Don't go and for the moment. And Mr. Chairman, I want to also make say Article 67, 68, when talk about finances of the party is very clear. That's why I always say that so the two people and the regional treasurer, we are all DC bound, whether you even have constituency or operates an account. It's very important because this party for now in the farmer somebody party will even talk it. It's very important. So now that's we want for Asuna, let the district ensure that every chapter gets your accounts. And when we do, if when we do that money in the divider, assuming that a chapter, whatever protection gets an account, I'm really alone at the district until they open accounts. So it's still the first people then. That's so much way the process called for right now. But we're not taking away the powers from the district. So if you say you don't accept the district, please contact the districts. The district will continue that information. We have to look for organized people who say they do, then material you go, and then the district developed. Oversee.
Okay, thank you very much. Just for a follow-up answer of this for the question, especially with regards to the constituency there. Every constituency, because
Greetings, comrades of the APC. This is the APC Diaspora Online TV platform, and me, na comrade Awan Kasu. Today, na the 18th, Friday of July 2025. In the past hour and a half or so, viewers the way they online done the view a meeting where they go on na the UK London constituency. Thing we get to do with the registrations and the verifications. Of course, we don't listen to a lot of presentations. We don't go on. So now we dey on the questions and answers. The doubts we people let me get before. Of course, they depend clarify most of them as we speak. The London constituency Secretary General is there, along with the chairman and various other speakers, including the coordinator for the registration and verification with the party send. So the question and answers is going on at the moment, and I want to believe say almost everybody waiting inside our hall tonight will be registered if the candidate can register. And with me today at the studio, the producer of this particular program, winner Mr. MMBB, Mr. Mo Bangura, and I also there with the District Secretary General, winner the Marshal, winner Hassan for the Marah. We do it me at the studio. And the one with the project the images there right now at the hall, na Mr. Dr. Denke, Amadou Denke, and they give you the images that we see right now, the live coverage we see so right now. And we get members them they can come because today na Friday. We get members that they come late at the hall for come register and for come verify. So the questions that we did ask, of course, we did also together with the Secretary General of the district, with the Marshal, we will come in, will come add to this conversation we don't listen for the past hour and a half. If I could ask kindly that the Marshal come in and say hi to comrades, and then we will start the conversation and then follow through within the Pangon. Welcome to the platform, Mr. Secretary General.
Thank you, Mr. Piero. A huge pleasure for the ASO. I think say just a few weeks ago I've been there ASO again, and today I think say there's a lot of clarity in a way to tell members them, and I go come try for clarify a few of them by the grace of God. Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much, Secretary General. Then start this program now, so the highlights then we are going to pick up quickly. Now the 1 minute silence of for the chairman of the party, we need to keep too well. We are Honorable Alaji Minkalu Mansare. 1 minute silence and land say ABS say he talked to them for quite a number of minutes. I'm not quite sure whether 40 minutes or something like that. So Mingse is keeping all right, he's getting there. So I don't know which reflection on that particular side.
I think say now a fantastic news for Yeri say the chairman of the party, Honorable Alhaji Minkalo Mansari, that in health the progress and they get back to your old self and usual self and vibrant self. I think it's a fantastic news, and I would just ask comrades in the UK and Ireland, for remember I'm in prayers that we wish him a speedy recovery, so he will come back to we fit, well and strong for drive the party forward to we current conversation and beyond.
Okay, and the other part we are going for, we look at back. ABS talks say the courts, Adrian Fisher will be the judge. The time when they do the injunction, we the party be into another set of crossroad with the Peter Conte during the ITGC period. It passed a ruling that the APC for will fix up the membership, and this now one of the reasons why we declare for digitalize the membership so that PPRC will get, you know, um, one and for all kind of membership way authentic. Because as far as ABS is concerned, PPRC, the list of people that membership wouldn't get to right now, quite a number of people in the share the same membership number, which is not really authentic. So this one really happen to right now. Now a registration and verification, we get a unique style. We no go change your membership number, your membership card, and stuff like that. How your reflection to that?
I think say APC like a law-abiding party. Make we not forget 2023 leading up to the elections and the amount of legal matters then the party been faced with, both I would say from forces within and externally. But despite all of that, APC as a political party shows say we love peace. It shows say we're not a party where they follow the law. And I think say this process now a continuation of that. Now I'm not privy to some of the challenges them way the national coordinator just don't talk about. Now APC UK and Ireland now, so we believe say we members them will also comply with this party in national directive and get themselves verified. I've been they get a discussion yesterday with some of we comrades them way I don't see every day at this call, including you as APC member. And I know for say it's just a matter of you going through the formal process for make we understand say our Kasu APC member as verified. But we know say just looking at you, you know a household name and face for APC. And I will ask all the comrades them in the UK and Ireland, let me come on board. The process is seamless and it not go kind of be anything more than 10 minutes, for get the process ongoing. So make we comply, make we follow the directive of the party, and by the grace of God, victory will be we own. We'll get to the finish line.
Okay. Well, Adams Bangua give a talk. I don't know if you have a question in the ask. So let me go to Adams Bangua or listen to it here for sir.
Okay.
Yeah. Mr. MMD.
At the party first. At the party. So more will be clear that. And after that one day, then it gets to wait in the constituency. The constituency now then gets the members. And then the branch, it gets a role of a coordination for make sure say all of them constituents then the way they either that dispute, then I then get responsibility for bring them all come to bear and they work in the interest of the party. And then from there you get a region where gets that all. So if the party don't devise a strategy now with support of the leadership of the branch, the member constituents they get an account. Everybody has their own share in for that money. They what's in constituency they get, what's in branch they get, what's in district they get, and all the rest of it. I think for me, it's a sellable one for we all. What we will just need for doing for support the process, or we continue for push. You can't say you want to aim, you want to lead us, B, you want to this, and you're not here to support the process. I don't care if you know register or not. You should be here to support the process. That's for me is the most important thing. And I need the respect and loyalty for institution begin. So I want to tell you thank you.
Right.
Thank you very much, Leader Adams. I never stop for amazing. Right. One sec, Leader. You see what Leader Adams he talks to, he very right. You know, say when they don't reach, where you want power in the when we struggle, you know, they come. Now, even the next executive and peace every day have been invented. When you know, the day yesterday, when we cancel, is that the largest constituency in our city turnout, like leaders in all places. According to the last database, we had about 720 registered members against our archive. Now we have not said, all of our power, we need count the go around. That's very wrong. And then giving corporate talker, he said he gets a question. Coordinator, you get a question. Two things to respond already. As talker, the third one, over to you. We don't do that.
Today, I'm so proud of to get on the ABS so for guiding the election management committee for registration and education. However, I don't want to will be lying about party decision. Why are they so to write? Because it has been very clear in history say when they get our money from this meeting, countries there, when they give peanuts for the party. And this decision, where the party take, the leadership take, now in the history of London, UK, and I, we owe that apology to the party because the party says single-handedly we handed over 16,000 to an individual, whereby the party was in deep constraint of money. So now it make the tender decision will say the money, the percentage, the money handed directly into the party account. So I don't want to keep making except we don't understand. I want to tell the leadership, let's thank you for that. With that being authorized and the mandate being given by the body, we will do the right thing. We are in opposition, we need money, and not only this kind of way, we will able to get the money. So whosoever want to plan to get any money where they will take from the conference because the authority to work for individual, we don't see the money this time. So the decision when they take is very, very difficult. It's particularly Muslim money. And I believe that by the time of company, every year they talk about particular next $2,000 on the account. That's stupid violence to give them. You come on and look at that. What is this? Because you are very honest man. I tell you that.
All right. We don't listen to some of the questions and comments. We don't listen to some of the comments them and questions. One of the things I pick up from there now that constituency accounts. ABS, I say Adams mentioned something like that. So like if you then have a constituency, you pay your constituency account, then the constituency pick that money, they put it at the district account, and then do the percentage sharing. We then go for do that arrangement. We then go for do in terms of percentage. Till we Adams is for advocate for. So I don't know if you want to reflect on that or we listen to what ABS get for say in reflection.
I think so. A very clear point that we for professionalize with party. APC UK and Ireland, we don't take steps for ensure that all constituency gets their own account at constituency level. We don't start this process long before this time around. And for me, I think say that's the in place that all constituency, not only that the UK and Ireland, I would suggest that all constituency across the diaspora, all party people already claim saying they operate on behalf of APC. Therefore, try to get an established APC bank account for completeness and clarity.
Yeah. Well, in regards with regards to waiting as the talker they talk, I think he just make comments instead of asking a question. Um, it's about the amount of money we APC, go raise in this registration. Yeah, so they try to applaud the party leadership for the decision for come launch this registration, and hopefully, if people then turn up for do this registration, yeah, so we will get quite a lot of money. We will go inside the coffers of the party, and the party will able to use them for the activities we then can they do for run the affairs of the party.
Um, Let us be clear. This exercise not a money making exercise. I don't want to make we get the financial aspects for cloud. This very important exercise. As I mentioned earlier, this na a party national directive for make we try for understand with membership database and try for make sure say it is what it is. As the coordinator mentioned yonder, he claimed and he say that even few sitting MPs will then check the membership registration number, it's like saying a duplication. That in itself give it cause for make we look at the systems and structure and say, you know what, we need for professionalize this party. So this exercise now for make we try for authenticate. If we say we get 500 members na APC UK and Ireland, the records for sure say yes, we get 500 members. And for me, I will speak on fact na APC UK and Ireland na yaso. If we say we have 500 members, yes, we get 500 members because we get a very rigorous way of testing and registering people we they claim for be Sierra Leoneans or when are Sierra Leoneans we want for join APC party. And I know want to make we get the monetary element. And if I can come back to APC UK and Ireland, we don't be a very strong supporter of the party, not just financially. You can think of any way, shape, or form. ABS way then Senayaso, now a product of APC UK and Ireland. And we national IEMC coordinator, now also a product of UK and Ireland. The list it go on. So we not only the money element. If you go and check the facts on the money elements as well, you go see say APC UK and Ireland don't play a role, don't play a part for support the party, and we will continue for do so for as long as APC continue. We will be forever.
Okay. I see comments, then they go on. Somebody they say he want to register and how to go about it, Mr. Paul Suri Farmer. If you tell we who's part you day in the UK, Mr. Paul, we go able to give you a telephone number where you go able to contact the secretary or the organizing secretary or the chairman of that particular constituency who's you day. If in London you day, Arun Pape will be the right person, Mohammed Conte and Fatia Samura. If you day outside London, tell we the where you day, then we'll be able to communicate with you. Just drop maybe your own telephone number for we, and or you contact one of the APC people them when they are around for let them reach out, then we'll be able to talk to you and tell you how you go do the registration, and we'll send you application form for you and the account details, which are you for pay your money, and you verify if you're a member. If you want to register for the first time, you go able to be registered. So thank you very much. Um, somebody, okay, I think see another person to go ask the question again. So everybody inside the hall today will be registered. Let we listen to waiting MC go for say. MC they ask a question.
As a deputy treasurer for the diaspora 6 region, I want to we're not just to tell and thank you because of the work we do, that because of the and we tell and thank you because of who is fight here. ABS here. When they say no, we say remember for the tripartite. We know say God we charge for Senate. You understand? So I want them now to tell and for when you want. I just want to watch the source here talk about the money. The money. Uresia. Not to that APC trade, one we can APC already see money. And me and the deputy treasurer, and the boss this man so all the registration and verification in America, like India and the folks too. Each and every morning, then we go. APS will make sure say all the districts, the constituency, the chapter, all the percentage here, what they do for this money, for the registration and verification. In the Senate to each and every department. So not to that APC trade, on a one man the whole money. When money lost, no, I'm not saying money there. But now each and everybody they keep account of the money when they can at their account. So that transparent what the registration and verification they can right now. And it pass the mic to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. I'll just make a quick portrait of within Madam FCC. Because this money business, editing at the APC now, we need total transparency and accountability. So we start with Tina, because we get pride in research. We assure everybody say, who's money, anything we ask for, we get to know. This is one of the best process system where this party don't ever put together. And when you talk about the percentages, the way they talk about the 60 and the 40, the party they take in 60%, and then the 40% we left. As soon as we pay the money, so straight at the end of the process, they delegate the receipt. The districts they get the 20%, and then the constituency then they get the 10%, and then we individual they get the 10%. This verification and registration process here, that a win-win for everybody, because the party makes sure say everybody profits by this. So I want everybody take this opportunity for register and verify, because the money when the party they make, the money waiting for every party tomorrow for them we go win election. And when una need an account for una money, as I stand there so right now with MC the talk, every chapter in America with ABS don't cover, and those in Canada, as soon as the process is concluded, we they get with the seats that the region says this is how much money they make, that this is the 10% we get. So we all get to applaud this system and support this system. We cannot have a better system than the APC, like any system. So it is incumbent on each and every member who believe in the APC for make sure say we register and we will verify and make sure say we bring the APC back to power 2028. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Senior Corporate Treasurer, Mans and Corporates. Once in a while, I apologize to them. APC all part meeting with the but on the next school, the meeting tonight, this meeting mainly apologies. This meeting will be the 12th of August. However, because of the gravity and the importance of the coordinator of pass this important message to Una, will bring that out for us. Quick statement all and to the 9 grounded capture. We don't want them all meeting with body. And this is Friday. So if we are not work, we are hungry. I'm very sorry, apologies. Now just for this message you have passed. Before we close, because we close 10 o'clock, I want the general membership of Happy Woman, Madam Kali Johnson Cole.
I get quite a few issues with Argentina. Yes. I get quite a few issues with Argentina. One at a time. Yeah, because they all. Hello. Yes, I guess one or two issues that we our way I answer. First of all, yeah, if I got it wrong, then correct me a bit. I'm not saying I I'm not saying I Mr. A.B. Cabo. A.B. Cabo. Yes. Make any apologies to me. When I ask you. I think I can correct me. And secondly, I'm not imposing on you. And it's time for suggest to you in future which would be the one that should be waiting for you. You understand? If you don't put a time say, people put a standard time date, you have to be here so that we can start. The reason why I am hammering on that, I have been here about 3 o'clock, just after 3 o'clock. And I'm not eating sleep this morning. And you kept us here until late. You see? And then this thing is running on top of you. So it's very, very important, imperative for them. Una, excuse me, I'm not having a go at you. But I have to say that it's not just the members. Una step with you, but it's all for respect time. You see, because we all get plenty things they want to go to Una no. And particularly when you came to UK for that, you came for this purpose. So that purpose is what we don't put before. You get me? But anything else where you want to do should be after that. You get me? You see, so I want let Una know that. It's not a question that the way the audience and they don't come and they force up and involve people they don't come, the people they don't come and they wait for. No, they don't have to get on people. Then get for me here. It's not 5, 10 minutes. So we keep the high on with it. Now because they wait for people there all the time, then they meeting on the start on time. Because if they start on time, so people they can't say they meeting on time. Next step that they can't read, they say, ah, they want to have the only time. They will start. Yes, me. This is what I'm saying. And they go to the next topic now. And they go to the next issue where I want to read. You get me? Then I'm surprised. I'm not a big woman that say anything about this issue with the country. I can say again, if I get things wrong, may not motivate me for say sorry. I apologize. If I get things wrong, will correct me. But when I want to the way I believe in women, God of the days will man and put woman and down. Some of us will refuse for let men and put me down. It's not going to happen again. And I encourage other women. May they not encourage men and put them down. Because what woman can do more than what the man can do. Yes, yes, yes. And there's nothing a man can do that a woman can do. I think people get that at the end. Yes. Now, they can say me and forget that they don't have. We get women to be. I am. With all the money, they wait on problem. You just pay. To me, I think the women will forget their own account. Very well. They forget their own account. Managed by the women. Yes, and not by the men. You see, because we don't spend money, they go and straight at the branch. Plenty. People go and help themselves. You understand? No, you have to, you don't stop nobody. Okay. Yeah. You see? So they don't ever stop. Money they go, people they go and take money, nobody know they know how. You get me? You see? So when women can take control of their own money, you get me? If the rest of the money wants to go, a very long time to put money na APC. Me, and you don't send for giving money na APC na India and Ireland. Because this place is full of dishonest people there. Una excuse me, sorry, you understand? This place is full of dishonest people there. And we have to say, you understand? And when we dey pray for there, now it make things not a change. You understand? You get it? Which is why, if they get the female account, women bring account, some of us will not hesitate to put money there. Because we know the woman that is taking control of the affairs. You get me? That I don't know with that. You get me? Then in terms of whether they say this money, 60%, 40%, 30%, you get me? It go free time. This is not for free time. Yes, when I look at the job people, when I get it for 3 weeks, I don't care whether you're the president or the, I say, it, you understand? I say it on my paper, you understand? You see, with money there, and then 60% goes to free time. But I'm telling you that, thank God it's on audio, it's on video. You understand? With very free time people there, and they misuse the money there. They misuse the money there. They use it, I'm not going for any particular person, but the generality of how things are happening with everything. Everything is one of power. We don't get money. And all the money that everything we get, it should come out to all those money. The people have the job and they use their money. Let me not pay for them. I'm not looking for position, you understand? To start with anyone. Excuse me. No, I go talk. You don't talk to nobody. I'm only from 3 o'clock. You understand? Let me finish. Let me finish because I get position for you. So when I see this video, they go exactly what you can do. Waiting and go tell us we can do. It's from me. You understand it? There's very people that are free time. Then they misuse the money. It's honor in the name of election. Election. But I'm telling you, they don't misuse APC money. Plenty. And we've got to put a stop to that. And the reason why we are not able to put a stop to that is because we don't make them all like demigods. When people like now we make them like say, then I'll be called them. They're not they do no wrong. You understand? For example, Mr. Abbas Mr. Any camp I have to wait. He can. People that people ask for that. That's why kept us here until that time that they dance for her. You get me? It's not me. The word I just, they tell me to Lord, I get it. It's not you personally. You get me? It's just how I feel what's going on. What's it going on? Then the man they can and they go answer. This is why they make them people have need to say, they're not the make anything. They're not the go wrong. Whatever they do is correct. You understand it? If we don't do that kind of thing, you see? So look, I'm not a look for job. Let me not talk. Please. Okay? That's what I'm instead of wrong. You see? But this is it. You understand it? This is one of the reasons why some of us are. You see?
Right. Kadi Johnson Cole. Of course, she's a very vocal person, somebody who is very explicit, way they talk, they afraid for talk and all that. I don't know if you get question for us, but all we there right now, in commentaries that we make say we don't did it for some time before they start, and when they start the business, you know, come start with waiting, then call them for, then can start with the protocols then first, and then the actual thing we then come, we then gather them for then you can last. Um, well, she's making a point, and I'm glad that then you had the chance for let it talk. These are some of the things we need for your youth.
Coordinator, your volume. Coordinator, your volume is very low.
Okay, Una, they hear me now clearly?
Yes, you're clear.
Okay, thank you very much. Sorry, I'm just to make commentaries on Kari Johnson Cole in speech, well, not a speech, in commentaries that we make, and not a question, but it good for allow people and for let them speak up. Yes, if you say don't candy from this afternoon, this 3 o'clock, and the thing not starts, it starts when it starts. The reason why they call them for not actually start straight away, then go through protocols then first before ever that process that they can start, and inundated for that while. So you write for make the comments and then maybe that will make we learn and try to do things well and we start on time because usually this year on a snap call. We call people and for come together, and we know some people and go for come on our jobs then for come because today na Friday night working day. So it will be difficult for let people and gather in time for let the process start. So I think say the guys they try for buy some time for let the process go actually start properly. But in we don't come so very early, it only did it for a while now. So it good for let themselves, making commentaries and stuff like that. But this is it. People will get forget the chance for let them speak up, and then we go learn from we serve each other and give people the right for let them speak up. So I don't know what's the reflection to that, Secretary General.
As a party, um, we need for the voices of our members, rightly or wrongly. For
Yeah.
me, I applaud Senior Comrade Kadi Johnson Cole, for internacity and also for speaking truth to me. And I want to just correct the mistake where the coordinator make we come to the payment of the registration process. All party members
But I just want to
by the
announce saying,
diaspora.
I'm not talking to be posting that picture, but I see the app door open.
Important to listen to that part.
But
That
this
part
is
is
what I'm
very
going to
important.
say, and
Okay.
this the record. Afghanistan, the London constituency don't buy funds. The process again they go like this. They get form if you don't pay. So let's just say we agree to waiting the vice chancellor. They get for wait until the last man don't put him money. 6-7 months where elections don't go. And UKI is not a district. As we speak, not only London, Jambu, the same thing they do the money don't go to. No problem at all. Holland, now the same thing they do, the money don't go to. The moment we pay that money there, it they distribute at that moment. The one that way they register, they get informed. The most important is about registration. And the process, they pay money first before they give form. So, in terms of sending money here, me they fly go back to America tomorrow for go flip out. When they go back, thankfully, London is not qualified as a district. But in terms of the people, they don't open the portal. Where would I for drag into this process? And I want to be in record. With a listener. Me and Chairman be there on a leadership meeting yesterday.
Right. So Jen, I don't know if you want to come for continue so you've been stopped. ABS say they return tomorrow or go back to Sierra Leone. And he notice say because of the payments that they come in, the portal not open. And I don't know if you know one of them will get access to the portal there as Secretary General and the district. I don't know how that process they get for work. It's say the money get for be distributed automatically when the money land inside the account. I don't know how they set up the system. If you privy to that, lawyer from you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Piero. The portal been always get for open. This now will be in position at the district Nayaso. And I want for continue for appeal to all we members them that the verification, the registration and verification of who members them don't open today na APC UK and Ireland district. We ask una all for work with una constituencies them. For una, we not get constituency. For example, if you didn't Liverpool, you didn't Leeds, you don't get constituency, please reach out to me directly and we go facilitate your registration. When it comes to the registration process, it'll go through the established constituency if you get one. And if you don't get one, as I say, you come to me. We come for all payments we come to do with the registration and verification for come to the APC district account. All
Okay, senior comrade Maki Shek. I want for
Doubt
me.
of audits and accountability. It has always been that problem. Waiting here and obeying. Few people then they put it that matters. Then they take the money, it's like the core. And the majority of the membership, they're not knowledgeable about it. It has always been a problem. Not to say financial accountability or the but those doubts has always been there. But this system what I can read today, having been in this branch for quite a long time, for letting it not honor, secretariat, champion, all in
Okay, there's still a talk about this financial accountability. I want to believe say the system we that don't roll out now in terms of registration and how the money get to be shared among the districts, the constituency, the region, and the party, the national party. I believe say accountability could be something way could be something of the past. I don't know what you take on that subject.
I believe, say, APC in an institution, we don't produce the finest of leaders, them not alone. And some of we self they in the leadership pipeline, we continue for learn and continue for grow. And for an institution for continue for grow, we forget checks and balances in place. And the party listen to the feedback them we don't get from a membership, from professional bodies, and we look at we self and say, who's can APC we want for ride, who's can APC we want for promote, who's can APC we want for champion. The party decides say we go put structures them, we go review structures them and put best practices them in place for ensure say we get them right. So this is not just one aspect of the things them who they can do currently as a party for get them right. Fiscal discipline for any institution, that the most important tool you give yourself. And I think say waiting the party leadership they try for do so. Then they try for make the entire world know say we're not a transparent, honest party. We're not only when it comes to money matters, but when it comes to all things. We're not a transparent party. And the UK and Ireland are also under my watch as head of secretariat. We go make ourselves very open and transparent, make people in come inside and audit how we don't perform when it comes to money matters in this district. I get no fear of that because enough of say we've handled the money matters in this district gracefully and respectfully and with integrity. So, and at the same approach the party they take, and by the grace of God, APC will get around this, and everybody will be happy. Say APC don't reform some of the things that people and give me feedback. It's not that things we are bad as people are the put on, but we listen and we try for check with systems and try for say this is what we're doing. How are we doing? So I mean, I applaud the leadership of the party for that. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yeah, Mr. Lamin Dinke, welcome to the platform. Thank you for your commentaries. The Royal Diamond Queen, Alisa, Self Day, na the audience them, well, again, na the platform they view from in location inside day. We get Professor J. Songu, also the watch, Mr. Paul Suri, former, also they own. Sabra Kamara also from Bristol, also there with we. Mr. Zakaria Denke, also say well done to the UK and I. Mr. Delwyn Thomas, the coordinator for this particular program. We get Chairman Adama Sise from Bristol constituency. Also, they say good luck, comrades in London. So we get Fodi Soliman Sare also. One for Teluna. Thank you for joining this platform. We will continue the conversation. This is the Secretary General alongside myself here. We just give commentaries on some of the comments that we go on and which are waiting to happen at the hall. One for telling us thank you for our patience and the registration. Then talk about extension of this registration. Secretary General, I hope so you pick up something from there.
Yes, as I mentioned, the official launch of APC verification and registration of our members them now today. So it will make no sense for make us don't ayaso today they talk to we for us to members then for come on board and join this process with a closed portal. So the registration and verification of APC UK Ireland members starts today, and we invite all we comrades them. We get currently 5 constituencies in the UK and Ireland. We get constituency now Bristol, headed by Chairman Adama, a very fine lady. And it gets in secretary when Leonard Lefty Camara. Now then they coordinate things there for winner Bristol and then gets a very fine team where the long puts together for make the registration process very, very seamless. And now we move to Reading and Oxford. The chairman for that constituency, now Chairman Sanusi Kuruma, an experienced hand at this party, making always call a big brother because it gets a lot of information and advice and wisdom, for share. And he gets in secretary getting in Oxford when Fode M. Mansare, now in the support in Chairman Day. They will move come to the Midlands. Now the Midlands, we get Chairman Mustafa Osonke Hassan, when the chairman of the Midlands. He gets in secretary where the supporter they when Soiba himself go help for facilitate things there. You can have your own home constituency when a Manchester. But I left Manchester first and going to London. Obviously, when I see Chairman Mark, we in the host constituency chairman for today. It gets in secretary when Arun Pape Jallo, we making call Redskin, when they facilitate the registration na London. And then my constituency when I'm Manchester, home of Manchester United. I mean, they hope so you go ask me why make I wear green today and stuff. Because I tell you, but I don't say when I catch that, but
No, in fact, if you don't have green chair,
yes,
and they see something like a green chair behind you, and
yes, yes.
But because they get that military kind of color, so my way. You from that background, there's no like I just wear maybe.
yes. I mean, hope forget some talking points from this. Make one a military family, few generations of military people. I think say we are the very first people for branch out and engage the political discourse. But when you scratch my skin, I bleed red. I bleed red. When are the APC red? Literally. Coming back to my home constituency, home of Manchester United. We get Chairman Festus Fofana. It gets supported by Catherine Higgins Camara Taylor at the Secretariat, and then get a system in place again where we get a gentleman called John Fuller, when the Secretariat for support and make sure say we get them right. Manchester don't start the process and then go engage the process. I will join them for engage the process, and we are excited about this. Centrally, we organizing secretary we na Khalid Kamara, we na in the person we na the movers and shakers for ensure say we get things right na this registration process. And of course we get you when are the authentic voice, and you don't always be the authentic voice of this party, and you don't be consistently authentic. And we all, again with me as head of the secretariat, again with my assistant, a gentleman we then call James Bella, we I'm a deputy, we go all go support this process, and we call on everybody for make we come on board and make sure that this process here so be successful. I want to also extend, because we what on call, so we get people away very critical where they support your office when the PROs them. We cannot do this without them voices, for make sure say then tell the members them say the party don't start this process today, and we dey ask all members them. So Mr. PRO and coordinator of the media team, they invite you leadership for cajole your team for ensure say we get this message far and wide and get members them activated for engage this process.
Yeah, okay, no problem. The message will go far and wide, and you talk about the area of the amount of money them for pay on a monthly basis. If you want to expand on that level, day, if you can do that for us, I think say that will be very helpful.
Okay, yesterday we get a meeting with Chairman Simeon, when are the head of this district, when I'm your own boss, currently in a Freetown. As you see at the hall, we get the vice chairman, the Comrade Malcolm Conte. We actually launch this verification and registration. I get a meeting with Chairman Simeon, the acting national chairman, Senior Comrade Alhaji Ambassador Usman Fode Yansane, and also with National Secretary General, Senior Comrade Lansana Dumbuya Esquire. And we also get ABS na the phone, and myself na the phone. We discuss the carpentry of this verification and registration launch. The agreement we na no secret, na that we na the district, we don't collect the money, we dey give 60% of that to the party for support the party in activities in Freetown. And if you ask about the membership registration fee, na $10 for make you initialize the verification process, and an extra $10 a month for support your membership na the party. So that's na the amount we will agree. And the party they also ask for make members then try for bring them payments to a year as a minimum for support this process. And they talk to members them at the UK and Ireland for make we all come on board and support this process, because it's very important. As I mentioned earlier, not so about the money, not so the money matter, now the process for go towards a political party, now it matter. As I mentioned before, the portal where now been the thing where everybody been trying to worry about. As Honorary, maybe know that the portal is open, the registration is live. Please engage your constituency heads and get yourself verified, and or if you're a new member, registered.
Okay, that's not a problem. We're already within the Secretary General go for talk in terms of the money them for pay, the £10 for register as a new member and to start the process, and of course the $10, not so $10.
Now $10 the party agree, yes.
Yes, the $10 for register and the $10 for help for do monthly subscription. And we encourage everybody for just rounding up to a year, rather than just pay for 1 month and wait for another month and pay. So if you don't pay for 1 year, you go rest, and then you will continue after that. So the party need the funds there. So, and the party don't go far in terms of trying to make this thing seamless. We don't wait for a long time, and we don't do them on paper, and we meet in a hall for get this thing done. This is just a launch, but you can do that in your confines of your house and fill the application form, pay the money online, and contact your constituency leaders them, and then get yourself registered. Simple as that, So the images they don't close now at the hall. I'm sure the process dip and go on. And so we just they do a quick wrap up now, and then we will call it a night. And we hope say the viewers them and the one that will not be in the view will get this link at the forum them then go pick them up, and then they go for view and see what you're waiting to go for do, for them and get themselves registered. The registration, of course, like what the Secretary General say, don't extend for some time now. For some time, I think say I'm not sure when it will close, but mind you, the registration get for close when it comes to electioneering. When the election they take place, they go for close registration for the one that we get for vote and the one that we go for vote for.
They get for pause. They get for pause. They get for pause.
Yes, pause. Yes.
As a political party, sorry, Mr. Coordinator. As a
Yeah.
political party, registration an ongoing process.
Yeah.
APC party will always register members them, but we dey ask members them for do so now. Not do so within this verification process. Make we get members them ready because it get to go through rigorous administrative engagement, and as we all know, a very tasking. So make we get yourself registered now. So we will prepare in advance as a political party because we move into elections very soon. And these are the most important reasons why we try to get on all for engage and get this process going.
Yeah. With Chairman in a Freetown right now, if we engage with the leadership, and of course, still did it, and of course, if we did online, the view, and if you don't ask a question, say the conversion rates for that $10 day, because we the pounds we deal with now. If you tell somebody say $10, you know, it go go for do some calculations and then see how much you go able for put in the account and all that. So it fluctuates. This is the problem where people be ask. The rates they fluctuate sometimes. If you go pay a rate when at today's date, then the party go check tomorrow and think and say, well, the rates don't increase small, so you go for add small thing day or not. You know, as per the day, if another rate day you supposed to pay, and then that's it. You know, so these are questions where people they ask up till now. We don't know yet almost the amount we will tell people in pounds.
We take a position as a district. Thank you very much, my chairman, for asking that question. This night it just goes to show how committed with chairman day in a Freetown with electricity and all things considered, is still find a way for engage this process. So I want to say a big thank you to the chairman, and also I want to tell the chairman a big thank you for the tireless efforts we go behind the scenes for ensure say we get this right for all of our members them. Simeon Bangura, Comrade Simeon Bangura, now a man of few words, but a man of action. And since when this process here to start, it try and doing level best for make sure say we get them right for we APC UK and Ireland members. The current position now that we don't present the money where the party say we for pay. In the past, in a meeting we get at a district level for all the members, then we suggested that people will pay in the UK currency. But after engagements with the party don't standardize the registration and verification fee, and the currency of choice we come to the diaspora na dollars then choose. So when it comes to the carpentry of what it get for mean, how many people get for pay, well, it just depends on the day where you pay. That's I would say for now, because me not to money exchange person, and I don't want to misinform anybody in this platform. The party don't say $10, and we got advice for members then for pay $10 on the equivalent on the day. We will try for go and do some other backroom conversation, and we will come to with a pounds rate. For me, I think say I will suggest if where possible, make we pay £10. That way, no matter what happen, we will get the money for give the party in full, and then the money we left now will also be utilized for party, activities. For example, for run this diaspora media platform, where it cost a lot of money and lots of hours been spent behind the scene. We get a fantastic comrade currently when I comrade Mo Bangura, when at the PRO for Reading and Oxford. He did behind the scenes. We also get Comrade Delwyn Thomas, one of the PRO of Bristol. He did behind the scene. We also get plenty comrades that were on the ground today for film these people live. We get Comrade Abdul Blah, he did at the holiday. We get Comrade Dr. Denke, he did at the holiday. We also get Comrade Desmond Sise, he did at the holiday. So all of these things require for buy data, for get the equipment and all them things that they so maybe we'll come back to the membership and say the party don't say $10, but for the avoidance of doubts and miscalculation, all things considered, maybe let's just pay with standard UK pounds, and then we see how we support the party with waiting left. But all that aside, the instructions from the party, now that members therefore pay $10 for support this process. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, Sekjen. I think say just the coach the talk so the chairman self the days, Mangura talk see well, we will try for get a fixed rate where everybody go accept. When I don't get the engagements then done, then everybody go try for pay. So we think say you can we go able for talk to the membership for let it accept the rate where you just suggest now so it will be just £10, and then we're going for move with that and support the party in operations. So
until I get, let's just answer that. Until I get a confirmation as an executive, we meet, we weigh all the options. I'm not going able to confirm that thing that I asked by Mr. I not get that authority today. By the grace of God, we go meet and see the best way forward. But for right now, now $10 the party wants way for pay. Thank you, sir.
So far we know they expect any disgruntled, nobody know they complain too much about this particular process. I think say the complaint that we don't get so far now the past, we money them, we money they come transparency knocking they too much and all of that. Not to say people they need to give account, but not to everybody know, But on this particular process, so I don't see anybody so far we don't criticize this particular process where they go on to right now in terms of how the money they go to the party and paying it into the account and all that stuff then they.
Yes, we're happy. So far we don't hear any complaints, and we hope say it will continue. This is the reason we decide for review the system and introduce new best practice to learn from other professional bodies, and the party they professionalize itself, and kind of onward and upwards. The APC party they move, and we ask members then for move with we.
In terms of the constituency accounts, them as Secretary General, I believe say this conversation, yeah. So I think say you will kick them off. The suggestion for all constituency try to get them accounts them before you left that particular office where you also right now.
The process is live. All members of the One Secretariat are engaged with the process. Yes, before I left this office, all constituency go get them account plus the account of the district as well, and that could be the list I will left the district with.
Yeah, they say this now. I think you see images that they come across from Mo Bangura. I think this now the Reading and Oxford constituency, if I'm not mistaken.
I will help you with this. This now the One Secretariat. Let's just confirm. No, these are members of the One Secretariat. This now always secretaries them who get now the district, but now constituency secretaries them. You go see me at the far corner there. I think the previous picture was better, but now me you see at the far left hand side, and these are the people that really help for run. The people is really help for run this district, and by the grace of God, then get all the power for support this registration process, and they ask we all for contact them, and they're there, they're waiting, they're ready to support the registration and verification process.
Okay, oh, that's fantastic. The verification and the registration, it's an ongoing stuff for the party, and we also want to believe say according to the comments these other people make, they say that the bloodline or the lifeline of the party that one the membership drive. Don't you so?
That's right. The heartbeat of everything we do. And I will really ask we all, make we reach out to them people and we want to just see so we represent the constituency secretariats and then we help to make this process very easy.
Okay. So I don't think so we get much again for comment on, except if there's more questions coming from the viewers. But so far, we don't exhaust the topics them, and the hall people and still the calm. People in the common work and still they come at the hall. The hall is getting packed, and hopefully everybody will go there tonight will be registered, and we don't know for day tonight. We'll try for do them remotely and try for contact the sector and belong. So without further ado, I think if except if there's another thing we go on for giving in terms of information and admonishment for this registration process.
Comrades of the great APC UK Ireland, I want to tell you thank you for everything we want to continue to do for the party, but most importantly, for remain faithful to the ways of APC and believing that APC is the right party for advance Mama Salon. The party leadership don't call on we, UK and Ireland, for make we engage this registration and verification process. I want to tell you say the right thing for do, the proper thing for do, when I speak to our constituency leadership and when I engage the process. And at the end of this, we all will be happy so we don't do party justice. We get elections and they come, and we want to be ready for make sure say well comes 2028 that we people them all prepare and ready for support the party into victory. This is not just the process, and they ask we all for support this process. I want for also Mr. Pierre for tell you plenty thank you and your team. Come with Mo Bangura, come with Delwin Thomas, come with Dr. Denke, come with Abdul Blah, and come with Desmond Cisse for the fantastic job we want to do for host we today, and also ensuring that members will able to attend the London launch for see waiting happen day, and by extension see we safe now, so we safe enjoy them, and yeah, so thank you very much. Speak to you soon.
All right. Thank you very much, Sir Jen. That's the Marshal, Secretary General for the UK and Ireland. And of course, Mr. Mo Bangura, one of the producer, Mr. Delvin Thomas, coordinator for this project, Dr. Dinke, and the rest of them. 1% on plenty thank you. And we'll catch up again, hopefully on Sunday for talk more on the issues of the registration, how far it don't go, and stuff like that. So, Mina Komedo and Kasu, and this is the APC Diaspora Online TV platform, headquarters in the UK and Ireland. So, thank you. Over to you, sir.